Hey folks, how you doing? A little bit different than our usual videos. Looks a bit like one of my live feeds, but the reason being is I'm here to show you the site 99Juices, which is a place to store your recipes, look at other people's recipes and rate people's recipes. I have got I think 7 of my recipes on here, and I've been a member now for a few weeks, so I really need to pull my finger out my ass and start putting out more and more of what I've got. And I'd really appreciate it if you folks would come on over and show some support and give me a review of my recipes and give a thanks. I'll show you where to do all of that in a second. But the reason why I'm excited about this site is there's a lot of stuff to come in the near future, and the way I see it and the way I've been talking to one of the owners is it's going to be completely different to what any other site has to offer. So get on board now, get the notifications, be part of what's happening here, because it's going to really help you. You're going to be one of the first ones on board with this, so it's going to be cool. Watch it develop. I'm excited to see it. So anyway, let's go in and have a look at what we got. This is the front page. You can see there's fruity, minty, tobacco and dessert. You can click any one of those and it will bring up a list of recipes for you. I don't know if these are listings on reviews and stars. I'm not sure, or not quite sure how they are put in there, but it may be to do with views, but it looks like the popular ones are at the top. Let's go back to the front end. It says here, your feed, recipes from users that you follow with the newest ones first. I am not actually following anyone now, I don't believe. Follow users you think post great recipes to see recipes here. So I need to start following somebody to get that feed up. On your feed, it'll have DIY Vapor, of course, because that's who you're going to follow, right? Yeah, of course. Excuse me. So let's start at the front page. And up in the top left, we have recipes. We click there, and it shows the highest rated recipes. They're in order of highest rated. So Mother's Milk Clone is the one right up there. Click on that and we have the recipe there. One thing to note, that it doesn't have milligrams yet, but it's coming. The owners are well aware that it needs it, and you know, it's not one of those things that you code overnight, but it's one that's at the top of their list to put in there. So milligrams will be coming, but for now, the easy way around it is, if you look at the milliliters on there, like if we go vanilla custard right there, and it says 60 milliliters, 12 drops or 2%, that's 60 milliliters, just turn that into grams. So 0.60 grams. It's very close. I think the actual number would be 0.62, but it's close enough to be, you know, for what we need. So for now, use that. And yeah, if all you do is weigh, then use that. You'll find it very, very close. So let's go back, and here we are again, the popular e-liquid recipes. Now it's got 3 tabs at the top, and it's got newest recipes and recipes with your ingredients. So newest recipes, here's all the newest recipes. There's one 7 hours ago, 23 hours ago, which is mine. And you go on through 2 days, and yeah, you've got them as they go through, as they've been added. I do love the fact that you can add these pictures next to them as well. I think it really adds to it. Like that one there just screams strawberries and cream. You don't even have to read it, you just go down through and you're like, you know, when I see the other ones with the 99 recipe logo on there, I don't know, it just doesn't shout out as much to me. So I think when you're adding a recipe, put a picture in there. Monster melons. Is somebody rope cut dark 30? Who the? What does that mean? um, I want to have a look at this at some time. That Monster Melons is a very popular juice. I bought a bottle a long time ago, and I thought it was pretty nice, but it was a long time ago. Anyway, let's not detract from what we're trying to do here. And then the recipes with your ingredients. So if you click there, and there's the recipes with my ingredients, and I'll show you why it's only showing 3, because I have only put a few ingredients in there so far. One of them was for a video that I made, which was going to be put up on the channel yesterday, and as I was about to edit it, I got into a phone call that took a long time. So anyway, one thing led to another. It didn't put it up. I had to look at it just a minute ago. Normally, when you look at a video a day after or something like that, you're like, I can do it better than that. Let's do it again. So that's what I thought there was too much wasted time in there. So we are doing it again. Top right, well, right here, you've got new recipe. We will put a recipe in a minute. Sorry, top left, we got the flavors. So we've got page 1 of 216. They have basically all the flavors in there. You can select your vendor up the top right, and let's have a look. Capella, and it shows you all the Capella flavors, which I think is really cool. And you notice a lot of the flavors have not been reviewed yet. I think this may be something new that they've just put up. But it's definitely something that will get used. I know I will use it. I will put in my 2 cents of what I think of some of the flavors. And then you've got the going back to the top. You've got the about page, which every site's got. And then you've got the new recipe. Then you've got a search, and then you've got your account. I'm going to click there and go to my profile. And here's my recipes. There is 7 of them. I said one that I put up yesterday. And you can see right there it says recipes. It's got recipe book. That's recipes that you have found. It could be some of your own, because there's one of mine and one of somebody else's. That's the most popular one right now. I put it over here just to show you. Let's have a look. Let's go find another one, Unicorn Milk version 2, and up here, look, add to recipe book. So I've added it to the book. We'll go back to my profile, go to recipe book, and there it is. So if I'm making these juices, I've got them right there where I want them, and I've got my little recipe book, and I can go in there and get my recipes and make more juice. Excuse me, more drink. Okay, so let's did I miss something? Oh, then there's Thanksgiving, for the thanks that you've given to other people for recipes, and it shows the ones that I have given thanks to. And you can see I've not used the site a lot yet, and I really need to practice what I preach here, because I'm asking everybody else to come over and support it, and I'm not doing that myself right now. So I'm going to give myself a quick kick in the ass and start putting in a lot more time on this site. View your recipe book. Oh, we just went through that. It's just another link for it. Edit your ingredients. Now, I like this one. All I've done was just put in these here just to see how it worked, because then you can find out what you can make with it by going back here and recipes with your ingredients right there, and we show those ones. Well, we know that that's my recipe there anyway. We've got another one and another one here. So let's go back in there, and if you want to add something, so what would we like to add? Let's add vanilla bean ice cream. Vanilla bean ice cream by Capella. And actually, it's just add ingredients. It's funny why I just thought of that one. I have 3 vanilla bean ice creams that are steeped, right now, and a vanilla bean gelato. And I'm going to, it's probably going to be tomorrow night, I will review each one of them and give you my thoughts on which one is the best, which one's the creamiest, which one's the harshest, which one has got more, which is more potent, stronger. I'll try and break it all down because I get asked the question a lot and I don't really have the answer to it. Well, now I do. So, but anyway, here's the ingredients section, and then you can edit your profile, and you can choose an avatar, which you can see I've not done what I need to do there either. And you can edit your account settings. Now in your account settings, you can put in your default amount of nicotine and size of bottle that you use. So rather than have to do it on each recipe that you see, as soon as you open up a recipe, mine will say 30 mils, 3 milligrams nicotine, and I've got 100 milligrams strength nicotine. So once I've got all of those, any recipe I go to and I open it, it's going to give me the percentage millage drops for a 30 ml bottle with 3 milligram nicotine and 100 milligram nicotine strength. Next we got notifications. Somebody says thanks for one of your recipes, and it will notify me immediately via email. And you can see these other ones here. Somebody reviews my recipes, somebody remixes my recipes, somebody follows me. The people I follow have new recipes. 99Juices has a new product and feature update, and wants my opinion for research and surveys. So I've got immediate on all of them. I want to know when stuff's going on, which I think is the default anyway, but I'm not going to change it. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Let's go and add a recipe. And what I'm going to add is screwball. I'm going to pull it up on my phone and let's have a look. It's 100% VG. You can see here I can do the PG VG amounts, and as I put 100 in there, the PG has gone 0. There's my 30 ml bottle. There's my 30 ml of nicotine, and it's got something there. It's given me a warning because of the base, the nicotine base, which is 100% VG. Well, it is at the moment. I've got a fridge full of PG as well right now, so a freezer full. Okay, so first things first, let's go with the first ingredient, which is jawbreaker, and they do have it on here. See, this is if it's not on here, then we find a little flaw. You know, I've not tried this before. I've not put this recipe in, so you're going to see it as I do for the first time, and we're putting in 3.5%, and we're going to add another ingredient. Now it's got here, it's saying PG with no nicotine. It's still giving us something there because of these are suspended in PG. So we'll see what the calculator makes of this after we're done. Right, vanilla bean ice cream. Vanilla bean ice cream by TFA. And that is 3%. We'll add another one. Dairy milk. I hope you didn't hear me burp then. Dairy milk. Oh, hold on. We haven't found an anomaly, have we? Let's have a look. No, there it is. Dairy milk. TFA. So I didn't put the little slash in there. Dairy milk is 1%. Let's add another ingredient. The next one is raspberry sweet. If this one's not in there, I will leave the country. I'm going to be leaving the country. It must be sweet raspberry. No, it's not there. All right, I'm leaving. It's got to be there. Raspberry. Oh, there it is. It came up. So why is it not coming in when I do the whole raspberry? Okay. So I can scroll down through all of them as well. But there's my raspberry sweet. So I don't need to leave the country. That's what it was. It's in brackets. And that is actually true to form because that is what's on my bottle. It's in brackets like that. Blue Raspberry Cotton Candy by Capella. Oh, I didn't put in an amount for the raspberry sweet, did I? 5%. Blue Raspberry Cotton Candy is 1%. And Sweet Cream. Sweet Cream is by TFA. And it is 1.5. If you haven't tried this recipe yet, it is great. I've got to make more. I've got so many. I shouldn't. It sounds big-headed, but I've got so many good recipes that I don't know which ones to vape anymore. And sometimes I'll vape them out and don't make any more. Right, sweetener. We're just going to put in generic because I have a generic sweetener. It is a no name. It's from eCig Express. Okay, so I'm happy with what I got in here. Now this thing is telling me that there's going to be PG in this. So is it going to do the calculation for me? Well, if we put save recipe, then it brings this up. This is called screwball. I think it's actually called screwball. Should we call it screwball ice? Let's call it screwball ice cream so people actually know, in case they've never had it. Give that a capital as well. This is the classic screwball bubble gum balls in raspberry ripple ice cream. And we're going to select a photo. And we're going to go to pictures. And I've got it ready, just like it is on the YouTube channel. Steep time. We're going to have to put a long time in there for this. So now I'm not quite sure about the hours part of this. That's something else I need to bring up. And I'm sure the gentleman I'm talking, who's one of the owners of this site, is probably going to see this video. And he will definitely see it and he will watch it. So if I forget to tell him about this, he will remind me because he is going to be watching this. So the steep time I think should be in days and not in hours. I think that's a lot better to do in days. Because in hours now, rather than me just go in there, I've got to use a calculator. So, well, what's a week? A week is so it's 24 hours in a day. So 7, 8. So what am I talking about? 7 4 is 28. So 168 times 2 would be 336. So that's 2 weeks. 336. Let's just say 400 hours. Because it needs to be 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks is better. But you can see there, just trying to do the mental arithmetic's a bit of a pain. But right, and this you can either put a space in there, or I like to do a comma because that's when I'm doing tags. That's what I'm used to. Screwball, it's ice cream. Comma. Bubble gum. Is there anything else we want to put in there? Raspberry. Let's leave it like that. Now I can make it private. So let's keep it private. I like to do this because then I can go save recipe and then have a look at it. So it looks like yep, it's done everything for me that I needed it to do. It has made it, it's got rid of the PG that was, what it's done is took the PG from these flavourings and deducted it from the final VG amount, which it should do, which is great. So this is what it's going to look like. This is what people's going to see. So I'm going to go edit, save, uncheck the box, and go save recipe. Now this is live. So if I go to recipes at the beginning and go to newest recipes, you will see mine. There it is. And you can see the tags are nice and spaced out like it should be. So there is other stuff. Let me go to somebody else's recipe. Let's have a look at that, strawberries and cream. Right here I can say thanks. I hope this person doesn't look at this because, well, do you know what? I'll say thanks. What the hell? I'll say thanks. It's just Bavarian cream and strawberry. It's nothing special about it, but I'm going to say thanks anyway for the sake of the video. Then I can add it to the recipe book, and then I can remix the recipe. So if I click remix, now it's probably going to send him, I think it only sends him it if I save it, but it will tell him that somebody's remixed this. So if I didn't, if I took this and made it and thought, it needs a bit more cream, then I can go ahead and knock that and go 6, and then just go save recipe, and it's done a remix of it. When I click save recipe, I can go here and make it private to myself. But we're not going to remix it, so I'm going to go back. And I'm going to look at that person's name. And I've got that person there. I can follow them. And if I click follow, every time that their name comes up, or every time they put out a recipe, it will be in my feed at the on the site there where it says there's no feed. So I need to find out who's adding recipes regularly and ones that I like, and follow them and get this feed going on the front. I hope I've covered everything. I'm not the best reviewer in the world, but you can see the site is still, you know, the weeks and hours steeping time. That's something that needs to be brought up, and the owner's very, very open to constructive criticism. And that's not even criticism, it's kind of just stuff that needs to be done to make it easier on the user, and not just the person putting the recipe in, but the people making the recipe. Because, you know, if you see it there, oh, steep for 500 hours, they're like, well, what the fuck is that? You know, I'm pretty good at math. I can do it in my head, but at the same time, I don't want to. Now, if I see 21 days up there, I know it's 3 weeks, and so does everybody else. So that there, I'll talk to the gentleman about, and get that, hopefully get that changed. What have we got down here? Okay, it shows a few of the newest recipes, the trending recipes. Recipe sections, newest recipes popular. So it's got the links down at the bottom as well. You can see there's a lot of pages, a lot of recipes on here. They do get a lot of visitors, but what it needs is good, fresh content daily. So you folks out there that are mixing, use this. If you want to keep it private until you perfect it, and then put it out. What we don't want happening is what's happened to one or two of the other sites out there, which I'm not going to mention no names, but there is a lot of recipes thrown in there every day, and they get about 100 recipes a day, and I would say one of them is worth posting. That's not me being big-headed, that's me just saying that there's a lot of crap that gets posted on there. I don't mean the recipe's bad, I just mean like someone would put in their strawberries and cream and it'd be like 6% strawberry and cream from Capella, like one flavouring. It's like, yeah, we all know how to do that. That doesn't belong in there. You know, and just rewrites of other recipe. It's just over and over. What this site needs is good, fresh content, and lots of it. So come over, give your support. I know I keep saying it, and give me your support. Come over, find DIY Vapor. Go up here. Oh, DIY Vapor users. There you go. At DIY Vapor, you will find me, and there's some recipes, and there's about to be a lot more, because I'm going to keep adding them. I'm going to make sure I add a few each day, or 1 or 2 each day anyway. I don't want to just go in there and bombard it. Again, we want good content, and regularly. Okay, well, I think that just about concludes this video. Again, keep an eye on this site. I know I keep stressing on it. Keep an eye on it. There is some really cool shit coming, and I for one am looking forward to it. And as you folks being DIYers, some of you are advanced DIYers, some of you are just are your average DIYers that are very competent in what they do. And then there's the beginning DIYers that are getting into it, they're fascinated in it, want to learn. And then you've got your absolute newbies that are kind of a little bit scared to get into it. This site is going to take care of every one of you, and especially those newbies. You're going to have some stuff on here that's going to make you DIY. It's going to push you over the edge and say, here it is. This is how easy it is. We've made it this easy for you. Can't tell you any more, folks, but it's going to be really cool. So one other thing, just to tack on the end of this video, I am in the process of talking to someone here about my my giveaway. Sorry, not here, but well, kind of here. But I'm talking to somebody about the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, and it looks like I am going to be sponsored for a prize, or maybe 3 or maybe 4 or 5 prizes. I'm not sure yet. I'm still talking to the person, but they're very excited about it, for the giveaway and for the extra traffic that will go to them. Obviously it's a mutual thing, but really looking forward to the giveaway. It's going to be very good, but there's going to be one down point. I'll tell you what it is later. There is a down point. I'll tell you what it is now. It's probably going to exclude overseas, so it's going to be US only. But I'm going to do something for the English supporters. I know there's a lot of other people. There's New Zealand, Australia, Kuwait, Dubai, Norway, England, Ireland, Scotland. That's UK. I said UK, didn't I? Germany, Denmark, there's Colombia. Just to think of a few names that come up in my live feed where people say hi from Colombia or something like that. So it's going to exclude a lot of people, and I apologize for that, but the prize is going to be cool. It's going to come straight from the manufacturer, so it's going to be drop shipped straight to you, to the winner or winners. And I'm going to think of something to do for the English folks, where there's just an English competition for the 5,000 giveaway as well. So yeah, I want something, want to be able to give something to them as well, because not just because I'm British, and I don't think, even if I wasn't British, even if I was American born and American accent, I think I'd still have this English following, because the DIY scene over there is blowing up real quick. And my English friends are heavily into DIY. They love it. So the last thing I want to do is say no, I can't have you folks in it. That's just not fair. But it's basically going to be the sponsor's going to be USA only, and I will probably foot my own money for some other prize for the UK. But the rest of the world, I apologise. It's just hard to do this, but it's good that we've got a giveaway we've got a giveaway at all. But I wanted the 5,000 to be a really good giveaway, and it is. It's very apt for what we do. I'll put it that way. You know, a lot of people are like looking for a mod and a tank and stuff like that. This one's not that. It's something we do every day. It's something you are going to want. It's going to be really cool. I'll leave it like that. I can't give away too much, but I've yapped on now for 30 minutes, and I think that's long enough for this video. But yeah, this giveaway is related to this site in a certain way. The yeah, there's basically just come over and give them your fucking support. just come over. And I'm not begging people to come over because they have viewers, but I want you folks who follow my channel to come over, because this is where I'm going to put my recipes from now on. When I put a video out, like the beard clone, I did put the beard clone on ELR as well, just because it was such a damn good clone that it needed to be everywhere. But from now on, nearly all my stuff's going to go on here, and it won't go on other sites. It won't be available anywhere else except on this site and underneath my YouTube. Well, the YouTube, you can go on watch the YouTube video and freeze frame it and get the recipe, or you can come here and get it here. Oh dear. Okay, I'm out of breath. That tells me I need to shut the fuck up and go to bed. So thanks for watching, folks. There will be a video tomorrow night on the vanilla bean ice cream. There'll be a couple of reviews of 2 or 3 different tanks. There's gonna be some recipes. Definitely gonna be some recipes. I've got a whole bunch steeped. So stick around, folks. There's a lot coming, and hopefully all of it's coming this week. But anyway, as always, thanks for your support. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and take that 5 minutes to come over to 99Juices, sign up, come over to one of my recipes, one of the ones you like, give me a review and give me a thank you, and I would appreciate it. It just takes 5 minutes, whereas this took me 30 minutes and about another hour to encode it, and then 15 minutes to sit it, watch and go up. So I've done my bit. Come on. Please beg, I'll get down, no, fuck all that. But I'm out of here. Thanks very much, and I always give the couple of thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.